Let's see here. Who do we got? There we are. There's one. All right. What do we got? Oh, we got plenty of time before ads. Never mind. I was worried. I do need to change the map. I am very smart, man. I remember how to hit buttons fast. All right, guys. Game number 1 of our first Tier 3 series. Let's go. All right. Apparently they picked blue and red in the exact same way you should, which is cool. Spawning here in the top left-hand side with the blue probes. Give it up for DjNiteX. And on the bottom right-hand side with the red drones. Give it up for 4 stars. Honestly, as far as DJ names go, NiteX, not the worst. I don't know if I'd call it like top tier DJ names, but it's not the worst. Consider it not bad. We'll give it a passing grade. Not much, but we'll give it a passing grade. All right, we're going to go for an extractor trick with a 10 scout. Interesting. Can you smell what the rock is cooking? I can't. My allergies are kicking my ass. All right, forge goes down. All right, 10 pool, which I guess is just an overpool. I don't know. Just a slightly later overpool, I guess. All right. Drop the cannon. Drops the gateway. All right. Drop the hatchery right here, so that way you can stop him from full walling. Yeah, the drone wins that. Excuse me, with 9 health left. Fucking what? You weren't supposed to win that. All right. Good for you. We got a murderer. There's an imposter among us. He's actually a Zergling. Yes, he might look like a drone now, but trust me, when you're not looking, he's a mean old Zergling. Meanwhile, Protoss just happy to get their cannon up. Gateway's up. All right, here come the boys. Tiny dogs, come on. Can the tiny dogs slap down all of the cannons? All 1 of them? Or are they all going to get chewed alive by it? Zealot comes out, he's like, huh, I don't like the look of that at all. But he's just going to leave the door open. Oh. That was the luckiest set of lings I have ever seen. Oh my lord. These guys not nearly as lucky. Oh boy. The fact that it just split its damage between those lings is incredible. Alright, these lings are basically dead, so but they've done damage. Oh my god, this guy's got 2 kills. This guy's got more kills than the Zealot. Yeah, look at him. He's being retired. He's gonna move on to I'm sorry, I'm fine. Stop, how you doing? I can bring up. What? No! The Patomaru is moving around like an idiot. Perhaps trying to refresh. You know, how you doing? My mic is up. All right. How about now? Is it still messy? All right. Weird. My DAC just like glitched out then. Weird. That's weird because like it sounds good to me, so it must have been something with the way my microphone was interacting with OBS. I don't know. Dumb issues. Oh, don't attack the Nexus. Oh my god, he did like 25 points of damage there. Oh, I need to move this keyboard. With like pure static, super loud. Weird. All right, more Lings just running in. Oh my lord. At some point, you just gotta let them. You just gotta give up. The Lings live here now. You can't see it, but I'm absolutely stunned at what's happening here. I'm genuinely a little confused. Like just a little. I like to say I'm not a lot of confused. I'm never a lot of confused. I'm way too smart for that. But I'm definitely a little confused. Four stars versus 5 head. What the heck? My Starcraft sounds bugging out for me. I hope it's not bugging out for you guys. All right. Third base is up and running. We have a 4th hatch. Spire on the way. GG, well played, mate. All right. Well, as long as it's not glitching out for you, I can deal with it. GG. What a weird game. I don't know why it's doing this. Huh. Oh well. Who knows? Well, Zerg did game 1. Can Zerg do it again? Or is Zerg just gonna get the Protoss treatment? You know how it is, like when Protoss just comes in and bullies you. Ditching RD for CPL. Hell yeah. Cheers, brother. I'll drink to that. You know you're always welcome around here. Even if my audio decides to die midstream. For no discernible reason. Oh. Oh. That should fix that. Duh. Alright. Well, I just solved all of my issues because I'm fucking stupid. That's what I am. So that's cool. So, instead of being stupid, I'm going to just start the game. So that way you guys can't see me be stupid. Instead, you can watch Starcraft, and I can be stupid without being seen. Because let's be honest here, I'm always going to be stupid. That's just kind of part of the package. Which is why I'm single. Anyways, on that way too real of a note, spawning here in the top right-hand side. With the yellow probes. Give it up for DjNiteX. Do you think it used to be DjNite Twitter? And then he joined Elon and was like DjNiteX. Yeah. And in the bottom right-hand side, our Zerg already up a point. Can he close it out to 0? Give it up for 4 stars. So for your reference, what my audio was doing in my ears with the game sound was what my mic was doing to you guys, probably. But it was because there was a setting that was wrong, apparently. I was like, huh, this doesn't need to be wrong. Click. Suddenly, it's all good again. Alright, once again, we're going to get an extractor trick with a drone scout. Alright, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, am I right? Oh, I do audio for a living. That's why I immediately caught. I was like, huh, why is this setting wrong? I'm just also really stupid sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, come on, get that pylon. Well, excuse you, probe. Excuse you, that was just rude. Alright, spawning pool's about to finish here. And Lings. Tempest, obviously very well known for, well, how open it is. So this cannon doesn't stand a chance. I do think you should click down the cannon first. Just get in here, just done. And then you run in, especially when the gateway is not finished or just has recently finished and there's no zealots. If you can kill the cannon, it makes everything afterwards so much easier. Alright, pylon coming out up here. That's what man with gun does. Alright, what if we just run past everything, lol? Again. Nom 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 nom. You hear that? That's the sound of eating probes. Nom 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 nom. Well, one Ling's definitely not going to make it through. His brother just sat there and watched him die. Wait, which one you got the kill? Oh my god. Once again, we have a certified badass killer. 2 kills. He's got the battle scars to prove it. You wish you were that badass, guys. You in chat right there, you wish you were as badass as this probe. When you go to bed, you dream about being badass like that probe. Oh, yeah, I would totally survive the attack of Lings. Oh, Lings wouldn't have anything on me. I'd get a little hurt, but it's fine, because I'd absolutely win the fight. All right, bottom left. That's our third base. Cha-ching. All right, a second gateway coming on up here to give him more of a wall. Is this an opening? I don't think so. I feel like you would have walked through here. I think with this gateway, the walling path is like the path is gonna be. Oh, this is an opening. What? Then why did the Lings not pass through there earlier? This game makes very little sense to me sometimes, and I love it. No, but this is a path. All right. DJ's like, fuck this. Not again. GG. Oh, yes. End with the probe. Just. GG. The mental victory. You don't need to beat your opponent. You just need to bully them into GG. Just keep running Lings in. They don't need to be good. You just got to keep doing it. And eventually they'll just mentally, like, cry. All right, guys. I'm going to take a quick break here. We're going to get the ads out of the way. And we'll be back with more StarCraft. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Once again, that is the wrong button. I'm once again asking for myself to learn my own stream deck. There we go. We are so back. Yeah, we're so back, chat. We're always so back. Tell your friends, we got plenty of CPL left for the night, guys. In fact, I've got what could be a very interesting match ahead of us. I got my hopes. I hope you guys are ready for some Tier 3 action, because I think we're going to get it in this next series, guys. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. You better be excited. You are legally required to be excited because I said so. And now for the main event. Spawning here on the top left-hand side with the red SCVs. Give it up for BSD. And in the bottom right-hand side with the blue SCVs. Give it up for the GnomeSatan. He's the Sultan of Swing. Except he's a gnome. Alright. Guys, TVT, I've tricked you. No, actually, Tier 3 TVT is one of my favorite TVTs out there. Because you never know what they're going to think of next. You don't know if they're going to play way too many vultures and die, or if they're going to build nukes and win, or are they going to build battle cruisers and die, or are they going to build marines and die? Like, Tier 3 TVT is truly a spectacle. And I do hope, and I do think that this one will deliver, and I'm excited. All right. I need to move this keyboard. Sorry, guys. I have a spare keyboard because mine was acting up last night. And, well, having two keyboards on your desk, not exactly the greatest for space. There we go. It is important to always have a spare keyboard, though. You never know when you're going to need it. You never know when all of a sudden it's like, huh, you know what would be great right now? Another keyboard. Got to check the BIOS. You got to do this or that. It's always a good idea. All right. So far, we're not missing much anyway, so we can talk about keyboards. I actually plan to build my own soon. I just need to actually do it. They're just expensive. Oh, God, Frosty's here. Everyone hide. Chat, the quality of the chat is going downhill exponentially, which he would understand because he's a math nerd. How you doing, Frosty? All right, SCV in here. Oh, we got boy-on-boy violence. Oh, no. Frosty, you are basically just math made personal. You are math made human. All right. Hide your waifus. Frosty doesn't know how to talk to girls, even if they're fake. It's fine. Don't worry about your waifus. They're safe. Aw. You sure? You get along so well with our other friend who likes calculus and elitism. What the hell? Why did the SCV stab the command center? You monster. You tried to break down the command center? Alright, factory coming on up here. Oh my, BSD is just being greedy. Look at this. Command center's coming up here. Factory's already done. We're getting vultures. He's going for that super quick CC, which I guess when you consider his scouting, it makes sense. I mean, all right, yeah, you see everything you need, and you're like, oh, wow, we got a minute before I'm worried, right? All right. This is natural. Obviously, it's going to take a minute or so to get online, but once it does, we're going to be in a great spot. 2 factories. Do we see machine shop? Is he going to do an actual 2-fact, or is he going to do just 2 factories? No, it's just going to be 2-fact. Not 2-fact, though. There is a definable difference between 2-fact and 2-fact. All right. Forget that building. I wanted a factory over here. Honestly, these 2 vultures could just win the game. Guys, remember when I said building Marines and losing? I was joking. I was, generally speaking, being sarcastic. But somehow, here we are. Vultures throwing rocks at each other. Unfortunately, BSD getting the worst side of that fight. Machine shot coming up here. We're going to build a bunker here for safety because we realize that we've lost the Vulture Wars. If Gnome doesn't hesitate, it's not great for BSD, that's for sure. The rocks, they hurt so much. Well, now we have nothing to put in the bunker because the barracks is over here. And we got a bunch of Marines that are just going to walk across. Are going to get spider mines, which are great against everything that's not vultures. Bad news is we need to deal with vultures. So, yeah, we got an issue here. All of a sudden, a bunch of Marines show up. To kill the CC with Volt. We're getting there. He's really going to try it. This is the dangers of right-clicking things. What happens when you don't get it? What do you do now? Yo, how you doing, IJ? I already casted your games. GG's, by the way. Goliath. We have 9 Goliaths queued up, by the way, guys. This is the heart of Tier 3. This is wonderful. Go away, prompt. Stop reminding me that I need to download Photoshop again so that way I can make thumbnails so I can start re-uploading YouTube. I really should just plug in my drive and see if I can get it to read at all. Because there's so much stuff on that drive that I want. I do have people that could do it for me, but I don't know what's on the drive. There could be some potentially useful information on there that I don't need getting out. By that I mean all my passwords. Well, no, not all my passwords, but things like that. Alright, Goliath, +1. Do we believe in the walking mech? Do we believe in the Gundams? Guys, what do you think? Do we think the Gundams can do it? Gundam is power. What about Power Rangers? We got the blue Power Ranger and the other more different blue Power Ranger. The scouting SCV still on duty. Honestly, land the barracks over here and start producing Marines. Oh, yeah, no, that's 100% a valid take. They do kind of look like it. All right, second starport and a third CC coming on up here. BSD, living up to the name Chad. What if I flattened everything you believed in? Oh. Bye. What the hell? It fired, but the shot didn't connect because it died. Thanks, Brood War. All right. How much damage did he take from the mines? Holy shit. This is beautiful. He's doing it, chat. Yeah, that was surprisingly good. A lot of players, like even at tier 1, tier 0, sometimes you just walk into the mines and it happens, right? Gnome here, showing a lot of attention being paid to his army. I'd love to see, you know, another factory or a command center or both, ideally. But overall, like, he's got some ideas. This man, he's paying so much attention because he's definitely died to mines before. This is a man who's taken one too many deaths for mines. Yeah, fuck that command center, brother. Honestly, though, I get it. The Thanks just watching it happen. Thanks, like, that's cool. Brother really hates that command center. All right, the scans have started. All right, third CC ready to land at a moment's notice. And then I guess this is rallied here. So they're just hugging the depot. Guys, everyone hug the depot. Come on. Everyone in. Group hug. Now look, I'm not saying it would work, but imagine landing the barracks like right here. Right? Alright. This game is a team building exercise. Alright, this game is definitely favoring BSD right now. 50 to 15 working. Oh my shit. Yeah, man can build SCVs. Yeah, I mean, Gnome paid a lot of attention to his army, but there's a problem here. You have a whole lot less of it. I'm gonna have to say it, guys. I'm gonna say the thing. Queuing units is not macro. It doesn't count. Queuing units doesn't count as macro, chat. I don't care what anybody tells you. They are lying. Anyone who tells you that it's macro is either lying to you or trying to sell you something, all right? Don't trust it. Queuing up units does not count as macro. Build like 2 more factories. Just build more factories. If you have trouble keeping up with your production cycles, yes, queuing units can be useful. But you know what's more useful? Having 1 more factory with a machine shop and then spreading this out over both factories, and you get twice the tank production in half the time. I know. It's fucking incredible, isn't it? Oh, the friendly fire. Yeah, I mean, that happens all the time. Every level. We literally saw that happen earlier. Like, a couple of times. But yeah, it's just friends. Whoa, whoa, what did the lurker egg ever do to you? That was going to be a lurker someday. Oh, well. Well, that's good. Yeah, needless to say, that's like really good for BSD. He's got 4 army supply. And half of it's in production. Yeah. So we'll see y'all in game 3. Gnome should recognize. You should look at the top right, see the 23 out of 50, and go, huh, that's weird. No, there's clearly someone. I think this guy's actually new to Brood War. I think he's new to StarCraft as a whole. And I honestly, for someone who's new, you got to give him credit, right? Like, he's putting up one hell of a fight. He's learned to make more than one factory, which honestly has taken me 15, 20 years to learn. Because that's all I always did. Oh, I only need one production facility because I'm only, I'm going to build my units out of here. So this guy, Nomir, he's got some ideas, And I think, the proper coaching, he could definitely go far. Unfortunately, in this series, though, I don't think he's got much time left. And this is just kind of the cruel reality of Tier 3. Tier 3 is definitely Tier 3 has so much variance. Tier 3 is everyone from, I downloaded the game yesterday and have never heard of StarCraft, to, I've been playing for a while, I just kind of suck with mechanics. And with that variance, you get stuff like this, right? Where BSD Chad clearly isn't macroing very well at this point anymore. But he has enough of an idea that he's just... It's a lot better than Gnome, who I do think actually is a new player. And new players should definitely be encouraged. Yeah. And honestly, you love to see it, though. You love to see the fact that there's someone new picking up the game. This game's been out for 25 years, and people still look at this and go, wow, this is better than everything else on the market. Huh. Yeah, fuck that starport. Man, fuck. Triple armory. You'll love to see it. The SCVs are still hugging it out. All right, this is going to end in the truest TBT way possible. Oh, come on. Lift the command center. Lift the command center. It's your only hope. Dude, he really wants the CC. Brother, the CC is not that important. All right. Gnome taps out. GG. BSD's going to take it. Damn. You know what, though? Like I said, it's really cool to see new people getting into the game. Oh, thanks, Spot. I've been looking for my chatter numbers to go up today. Oh, should I give this guy a sub? Should I give the bot a sub? No. I always look at, like, if you gift yourself subs, like, it can be funny, right? There's an aspect of, like, oh, you have a 1,000,000 channel point redemption. Gift me a sub, right? All right, yeah, shit. You got 1,000,000 points, I'll gift you a sub, right? It's worth the $5. But, like, outside of that, I think it's kind of cringy, where you're like, oh, guys, look, I'm getting a sub from Anonymous. Thank you. And then it's like, you literally just gave yourself a sub, like, off screen. And, to me, I don't know. It's one of those slopes that I just don't want to get on. That ain't it, Chief, But I definitely also won't buy viewers, so... The amount of viewers I would need to buy to make up the ad revenue to pay back how much I made would be a lot of viewers and be very obvious. Not for me. I'm going to do it the honorable way with you guys. Because for some reason you guys like sticking around, and I appreciate that. Well, broken windows. All right, spawning here in the bottom right-hand side. Up a point. Can he do it? Give it up for BSD. Hit in the top left. Guys, I want to hear you cheer this guy on. I want to hear I want to see some chats going. Let's go. Give it up for Gnome. Come on, chat. Let's give this guy some encouragement. If he comes back and checks the bot, I want to see just all of the encouragement, guys. There we go. You know, I wonder. I know there's one dude who's actually playing with his kid. Like, his, like, 9-year-old son's also taking part in CPL. I wonder if it's this one. Because I have no clue who it is. Because obviously he's not in the Discord or anything. But I'm curious. Like, I guess it's possible. I should ask. I should ask the staff later. Like, who's the guy that has his son playing with him? I mean, it'd be kind of cool, actually. One game, it's an 18 APM Terran. The next game, it's a 200 APM Protoss. And you're like, what the fuck? You're like, oh, well, Alright, Depot coming down. And I don't think it's reasonable to assume that any amount of strategy is happening here. I think these are guys who are just still... Specific. BSD has an idea of what to do. He just needs to get his reps in, work on his macro quite a bit. Gnome, I think, is still feeling out the game. And I think that's totally fine. As I said, this is exactly what CPL is about, though, right? The whole point of why we're here is to help people get from you picked up the game yesterday to you can play the game in a competitive way. So, like, seeing that in action mid-season, to me, is actually kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone on that one, but I don't think I am. All right. Scout. Oh, he's gonna get the last scout. Imagine getting the last scout on them. Oof. Factory coming on up here, saving up for factory number 2. It looks like. But once again, there's obviously a difference between 2-fact and a 2-fact. You know, like the difference between a 2-fact and a 2-fact. You know, it's subtle, but it's there. So do we think it's going to be a 2-fact, or do you think it's going to be a 2-fact? You know, what are we thinking, chat? All right. So far, yeah, it looks like it's just going to be a 2-fact. Well, I mean, I guess we haven't started vultures yet, so it could still be a 2-fact. All right. Oh, there's the vulture. So it's just a 2-fact. So he's going to finally get in here and get some scouting. Also 2-fact on the way here. Got a lot of Marines. Marines, you know, if you're not clicking down a command center, they're actually kind of good. Man with gun, never doubt. Although man with rocks on a bike, also very good. So it's a little bit of a give and take, right? Oh, the Marines are chasing. The vultures coming in. Oh, the Marines are going out further? Oh, no. Starport coming on up here. A quick starport. I actually don't hate it. A Wraith could get a little bit of work done here. There's only 2 Marines. Yeah, a Wraith could get a bit done here. Unfortunately, that also means we don't have anything to stop this vulture. Oh. Alright, he's got the idea of how to micro the vulture. Unfortunately, it's just not quite there. Missed shot. Yeah. Huh. Where are you going with that? Starport. That's like the one building that you probably should keep on the ground. This is like the one building you need. Oh, okay, we're gonna move it over here and build a control tower. All right. Obviously your base layout's very important for Terrans, so you know he moved it over here. Target down the control tower. Oh, I love tier 3 TVT. I genuinely do. It's something special, guys. Assault on the control tower, going good. Alright, double tank production coming up here. GG! And with that, BSD is going to take the series 2-0. What a great game. What a fun game. I should specify. What a fun game. I do think that was actually some fun little tier 3 TVT. I don't know. Call me blinded by my love, but I think it's good. All right. You know what that means? You know what's better than one mirror matchup? How about a second mirror matchup? I don't know, guys. I'm kind of feeling another mirror. I think I'm going to do it to you. Hope you guys are ready. Guys, I am very tired today. I don't know if it shows well, but I am just a bit tired. I'm glad it's Thursday. Tomorrow I have to do almost nothing. Every night's a long night. Yes, soon comes the long night. I can only hope the long night comes soon. And I can get the long rest. Sign me up for that long rest. All right, here we go. Yeah. All right. Spotting here in the top left-hand side with the blue drones. Give it up for Patomaru. And on the bottom right-hand side with the red drones. They kind of look like trucks, don't they? Give it up for Ford. All right. ZVZ, guys. This is obviously not our first ZVZ of the night. We did cast Inside Job ZVZ, which honestly, of course, is hella based because, well, it's ZVZ. So how about another one? What do you think, guys? Do you think Mutalisk is going to hit the second Spire again? There's a pool. Nice little overpool. Another overpool. That drone's dancing around the gas. What are you doing, bud? Ah, you do want to become an extractor. I think he was a little nervous at first. All right, so far the mirror build's pretty similar, but with Ford having just a little bit extra dronage here. Yeah, Ford favoring an extra drone earlier than the gas and pool. So that puts it just a little bit behind, but once you consider rush distance and defender's advantage and all these other things that casters like to throw around like buzzwords, it really doesn't matter. All right, Drone Scout's going to come on in here. It's going to build a hatchery right here, right? Come on. Come on. Oh, I got to try that sometime. Building a hatchery in my opponent Zerg's main. Sunken. Actually, this is a great map for a pocket Sunken to really piss him off. Ooh. I need to play on this map a little bit more. Maybe it's not an instant ban against Zergs. Drone dies. Lings are going to sit at the top. I do kind of hate this map otherwise, though. Like, I just don't think it's a very fun map, at least for Zergs. Both layers pretty well timed together. Oh, oh, we're in. Unfortunately, more Lings pop. Defender's advantage. Good unit. All right, there's the layer. Spire, 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 spire. There it is. All right, guys, we're getting a nice, good mirrored ZV. What the fuck are these? Excuse me? Excuse me? Why are you droning? This is ZVZ. You're not supposed to do that. So at this point, Pato here sees the drones coming. He's like, huh, you're building drones. You know what I'm building? Combat units. All right, and with that, Ford's going to fall back to his base. Probably should see a Sunken here. Yeah. The Sunken, though, is a bit forward. It's going to be very hard to defend, and also the Lings could just come around the bottom. So you're going to have to really dance with them. Or they could just not be coming in. Psych. Lol. You thought I was going to be aggressive? No. I just faked you out. Forcing Tubble creep colonies. Oh. This is just the absolute goated moment for Pato here. I mean, granted, these are going to be spores, so it's not as bad, but like he's doing this all without moving out of a single unit. And honestly, that's pretty great. All right. Ford's going to play super defensively. Gets one Muta. One Muta and 3 spores, of course. All right. Hatchery coming on down here for Pato. All right. What is the play here? We're going to get some Scourge. Smart. Meanwhile, yeah, just keep pumping Mutas. Strength through superior numbers and firepower. I respect it. Alright. One Muta's going to try and kill an Overlord. His buddies are coming to help, though. If we lose this Muta, that's kind of bad. Losing 2 Mutas would be worse. I mean, that's actually just better. Surprisingly. And reinforcements show up, and it's no longer better. It's still alive. Kill it. Get it. Oh, my God. How is it still alive? This Muta doesn't deserve to be alive. Not for anything it's done or any choices it's made, but because it's so close to death. Like, mate, just unplug the Muta so that way I can plug in my Steam Deck. Alright? Alright, Grandpa Muta, it's time to go. Click. This is super nice. Alright, reinforcements showing up here. And I mean 3v1, no matter how many bounces you're missing, you know. You're just gonna take it eventually. Well, yeah, this is let's just say this is kind of good here for Fjord. Yeah, and 2 meters are gonna get out still. Dear God, this is just unfair. I'd love to see him drop another hatchery though. Absolutely, like one right here. This would be absolutely incredible. All right, so we do have +1 armor here for Pato. No upgrade still yet for Ford, but he is starting +1 attack. All right. We got basically all the drones in the main. Oh, I would have just avoided the Muta pack and gone for the drones, but this is also an easy way to get a GG. If we can just kill all the mutas here, there's no reason to stay in the game. Pato's flat broke. You really can't afford to lose any of these drones. GG. Pato taps out and Ford takes game number 1. GG's. Told you, ZBZ is great, guys. Come on. Doubter's in absolute shambles. Damn, I could use a blunt right about now. Guess I'll have to stick with a pen and a beer. I think we got 2 more series after this, guys. Yeah, that sounds about right. I can just look. Yeah, we got 2 more series after this, guys. So we got plenty more Starcraft after this. So, yeah. I'd say stick around a little bit longer, guys. I think you'll enjoy it. I'm going to need another beer after this game. But you know what? That's after this game. In the meanwhile, let's watch the game. I'm running out of bad puns, guys, to use as segues to our game. Yeah, no, I'm kind of running out of segues. Spawning here in the bottom right-hand side with the yellow drones. Give it up for Fjord. And in the bottom left with the green drones. Give it up for Patomaru. All right, guys. More ZVZ action. Are they going to go for anything crazy, or are we going to get some... I say, are they going to go crazy, or are they going to do standard ZVZ? And I'm like, wait, standard ZVZ is crazy. So I guess... Yeah, I guess they're going to do something crazy, probably. Statistically, it's very likely that they do something crazy. Especially when your standard builds are crazy and any macro build is also crazy. Gonna get a 9 pool speed here, it looks like. Overlord coming on up. Yeah, so it's gonna be a nice overpull here. Versus a 9 pool speed. It's perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Alright, now the question is, who blinks first? Because these builds are pretty well mirrored. So generally, whoever attacks in first is going to be at a little bit of disadvantage, assuming that they keep up the mirror status like this. All right. Link speed coming on up here for Ford. It's going to be a little bit before Pato gets there. Alright. Where are the links to go? They don't know. He doesn't know where he is yet. He should be seeing that right about now as he sees lings. He's going to see creep. He's going, oh, you're over there. Cool. Link speed about halfway done. Layer coming on up here. Huh. Huh. All right. All right. Sure. Pato? Pato? I don't think the counterattack's gonna work here, bud. We got battle drones. Are we gonna get Sunkens? We better get Sunkens. We better get more Sunkens. We've already got some today. Yeah, buddy. Oh, you love to see it, chat. Chat, do you love to see it? Fort. So the advantage Ford has here is that he's got spicy buildings. His buildings poke back. He's got the buildings that smile back. They're basically the goldfish in Brood War. Alright. These Sunkens are going to go ahead and poke away. You should really target down the Sunken here. Yeah, as soon as it starts firing, though, it gets targeted by automatically, so. Yeah, and spicy buildings are going to win this. 0 drones versus 0 drones, guys. 1 supply versus 5. Absolutely incredible ZVZ moment. The spicy buildings are going to take it. You'll love to see it. Right, chat? Right? I love to see it. Just me? I feel a little left out. Or maybe you should feel left out because I'm the one feeling things. All right. Yeah, I think we actually got time for the next series even. Before the ads. Let's go. Let me get everything set up here. There we go. There we go. That's right. That's right. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. All right, guys. We even have a scoreboard? All right, guys. Next series. This is our second to last series. So we have one more series after this. And this is just game 1 of a best of 3. So we have potentially 6 more games left. So yeah, buckle up. We're in the home stretch now. So get your seatbelt. Make sure to take your seatbelt, click it, and fasten it until it is tight. You do not want to remove it. Even if we turn off the seatbelt sign, you should probably keep it buckled just to be safe. All right. And on that note, thank you for flying Airn TV. Let's enjoy some Starcraft. Spawning here in the top left-hand side with the red SCVs. It's Terran. It's Terran. Give it up for Razmagul. As opponent in the bottom right-hand side with the blue drones. Give it up for Shoo. Shoo. That's what he's telling his opponents to do. Shoo. Get out. God, my bad joke cost me like a fifth of my viewers. Rip. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. Don't leave. I promise the jokes will only get worse from here. Wait, no, that's not how I keep you guys around. Ah, shit. I don't know what you guys actually stay for. So I don't know how to keep you guys around. All right. TVZ, guys. This is going to get spicy, I think. It's going to be just enough of, like, you know what you're doing, but it's going to play out in some questionable way that we don't quite understand. And I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. We're walling when there's two entrances. Solid start, chat. This is beautiful. Depot. So we'll do like depot bunker. And you can lift here and you can go out either way. I think. Oh, I guess you just do depot here to keep your marine ball here and they just can't run up this ramp. But I don't know. I'm no Terran. I don't know how to wall. I play Zerg. All I do is A move. Unlike Terrans, I don't really micro. Terrans have to micro by remembering to hit the stim button as they get close. They're like, oh, stim. And then they win. I don't have to worry about that as a Zerg. What are you doing there, bud? What are you doing there, bud? Huh. What a win. The entirety of a connected species. We're one man with gun. I don't know, man with gun looks pretty tenacious. What if he had a second man with gun with him? Because what's better than one man with gun is two. Well. Alright, two drones come out here to shoo this away. Oh, no. Not another case of clicking on the natural. Guys, don't just right-click down buildings. Always A move. Because they will all your units will retarget and they'll like deal with threats like this. Just A move. Don't click down things. That's a StarCraft 2 thing. Clicking down a building is a very much a StarCraft 2 thing or a late game thing. So just don't do it. Oh, that's awkward. All right. Natural's coming on up here. Second racks. Looks like some lings have coming out here. And they did take care of the Marine. That poor man. Man's going to be laid to rest with his gun. They did their part. SCVs. It looks like the smoke circle has been broken up. Sorry, guys. Back to work. Union break is over. Zerg is just content to macro here. Just going to drone up. I'm going to get a safety sunken. Honestly, I don't hate a safety sunken. Against Terrans, you never know, so it's always, yeah, might as well be safe, right? Alright. What's the plan here? Just macro? More barracks? More barracks, more good? I think it's more barracks, more good. Meanwhile, Zerg's just gonna more hatchery, more ling. I'm curious. These guys are just basically being allowed to play their own game, which is not something you usually do in StarCraft, right? You're usually you're trying to push your opponent into whatever you want them to do, right? You don't want them playing their game. You want them playing your game. And in this scenario, neither one's doing that. So they're both just getting to macro up and do what they want. And I think this is, we're going to see something exciting here. Overlord gets popped. That is going to be one annoying supply block here for Zerg. This is going to be one of those, come on, am I not on supply blocked yet? And there we are. Gonna keep droning. We're gonna send some lings out. The Marines are quite forward, but there's enough of them to deal with this many lings. Even without the GG button, which I do think they have. Yeah, there's the GG button. See? The only reason one Marine died is because he didn't hit the GG button yet. I mean the stem button. Sorry. You know. Freudian slip and all. But there's not enough here to break 3 Sunkens. No. Sunkens are a good unit. What are you doing? Oh, he's trying to get out. Look at him. I love when they slide against something like that. That you don't love to see. At this point, Razmagul is like, oh no, my medics. Classic medic pathing. Medics, Goliaths, and Dragoons, all the dumbest units in this game. And yeah, I think we just saw a classic example of medic pathing. Alright, what do we got coming in? Hydroden, Evo Chamber. We got a lair, so we are going to go lurkers probably. Ooh, a little bit of backstabby boys. That's big. You just literally just right click, shift, attack, click. And yeah. You laugh in the face of danger. Alright. The run out with the lings here helps buy the Sunken some time to fire from the back line. And yeah, that Marine ball is basically dead. Double Hydra Den? Yo, we're going to get so many upgrades so quickly. Terran's not ready for this. Terran is not ready for the double Hydra Den. Now, come on. You got to get groove spines at the same time. You got to do it. You are now legally required. The double layer. Redundancy. Guys, do we know if Shu is a like a network admin or something? Like redundancy is like the name of my job. So like I'm wondering if he's like, oh yeah, redundancy is in everything I do. Double Hydroden, double layer. Double the safety Sunkens. If this was a third Hydroden, I would have lost it. Yo! Here we go, boys. I'm so excited. I am genuinely excited. This is ZBT right here. This is the kind of ZBT that I live for. Looks like in the meanwhile the Lings must have run up or they ran back. Either way, nothing much happened. All right. Drones going out here. They're going to secure this area for the Queen of Blades herself. All right. More medics and Marines reinforcing. We do... Well, first of all, this is awkward. Second of all, breaking 4 Sunkens is not easy. Like, it is genuinely hard to break 4 Sunkens. You need tanks, you need D-Matrix, you need basically anything that gives you a lot of damage without taking very much. Oh, wow, that's incredible analysis. Thank you for saying the most dumb thing ever. Yeah, but is it wrong? All right, third hatch. It's in danger. Terran's rotating this way. There's nothing there yet to save it. All right, we do have tanks. Tank. Singular, I guess. Get in there, boys. Start shooting. Remember, we take no hostages. We do not accept surrenders here. Hatchery is absolutely killed. Lings coming in, unable to even get any purchase. Don't just stand your ground. Move forward. Alright, yeah, third base is toast. You cannot push up this ramp. Don't even... Literally don't think about it. Don't just pretend it doesn't exist. Pretend this ramp doesn't exist. Hey guys, remember when I said you can't move up this ramp? I do remember saying that, right? I mean, I guess if you have more medics than Marines, it's really hard to kill things. Oh no, run medics, run! I've played Hydra defense before. You need to get out of here. They'll rip you apart. Alright. Love to see the tank join the fight. You just take the tank. You just siege it up here. Flattened a bunch of the Hydras, and then you siege it up here, and it flattened all the Sunkens. And then the Zerg mauled while you just sit there and post on TL.net because somehow Terran's not powerful enough for you. Alright. More Creep Com's coming. Zerg is going to be really hard to break here. Like, I don't really know what your plan is to actually break through this, but... I guess tanks make everything easy, but... Why not Net Wars? Oh, no. If this Terran's posting on Net Wars, that's not a good thing. Not for anyone. How you doing, Piano? Oh, God. I've had my fill of the Net Wars people. I actually have a very fun post that I can't wait to throw up in the new year. But it can't go up until early January. It's not quite ready yet. The post needs to finish baking. And by that I mean I need to finalize some dates and some graphics and some other materials. I don't think I'll have everything I want by the time I want to post it, but I think I'll probably put it up earlier than I should. All right, scan goes down. Scan goes down. Tanks are just laying into the Hydras. Oh my God, that tank shot just got 3 kills or something. What the hell? Yeah, guys, I think tanks are a really good unit, guys. Perfectly balanced. Blizzard knew what they were doing when they made this. All right, we have vessels. We got more tanks. We just need to basically rally everything forward to here, and we win. What the hell? Was there must have been a dropship or something. What the hell? Well, we almost killed a spore colony. That's cool. I love this game. No one will convince me that this game can't be beautiful at every level. This game is truly... It genuinely doesn't get better than this, I don't think. Tier 3 TVZ. It's beautiful. But yeah, at some point, Zerg's going to realize, oh, I have nothing. I've got a double layer. I've got a double Hydra Den. I got double Evo. 2 of everything. Man, seeing double. Might want to go to an eye doctor. If I saw a double Queen's Nest, I would actually be a little concerned. But I think, yeah, more tanks show up. The vessel shows up. That's a little forward. Yeah. The single mutalist. Yes, of course. All right, the mutas are trying to get some work done, but that one gets irradiated and shot up. Absolutely unfortunate experience. All right, Vessel's going to come forward here. That poor lurker doesn't stand a chance. Oh, but the vessel's kind of hurt. It does have to be careful with the mutas. But with the help of Marines, it doesn't really need to worry that much. Sunkens are gone. That means man with gun can do what man with gun does best. Shoot the innocent. I mean, shoot the drones. Look at this guy. He's killed enough. He's like, that sent a message. You don't kill them all. If you kill them all, there's no one left to tell the story. So you kill some of them. GG's. And with that, Terran's going to take game number 1. Heck yeah, man. This is tier 3. We have an actual 9-year-old. We have at least 3 people who have never played Brood War before in their life. And we have several people who just don't play very much or have just come from UMS or whatever. Like, this is tier 3, buddy. But you know what? The ads are about to run, so we're going to take a quick break. But before we do, cheers. Everyone, to some fun StarCraft. Might not be the highest level. It's not Jaedong versus Light or Royal, you know. It's not fucking Dragon versus Izu, you know? You know what it is? It's fun. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We still have the rest of this series, so maybe 2 more games, plus 1 more series. We'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I don't know. I could play with under 40 APM. I mean, just play Protoss. If you want to have under 40 APM, just play Protoss. Like, lol. I've seen a lot of Protoss players on sub 40 APM, and they win. Is it ridiculous? Yes. Is it true? Also yes. Oh, I accidentally had Retro instead of Invader. Whoopsies. Guys, these are the kind of production errors that you come here for. Don't lie about it. Sorry. I'm still mentally trying to figure out how the lands are going to work. And by that, I mean I don't want to figure out how the lands are going to work because, ow, is it painful to think about. I need to find sponsors. I need a lot of sponsor money. Each land's going to cost like almost 20K. But you know what? That's future me's issue. You know what tonight me is worried about? A little bit of whiskey and a little bit of tier 3 action. I think that's about all I've got capacity for tonight. So, yeah. It's basically the holiday. I don't have to do much work tomorrow. I just have to show up tomorrow. Literally, as long as I show up and don't fall asleep. My supervisor, my director, all right? So my boss's boss literally said, oh, well, my boss is going to be around tomorrow, but he'll announce himself before he shows up, so just don't fall asleep at your desk. That's all I got to ask. So that's like, I have to show up on time and not fall asleep at my desk. And that's it. So, yeah. Shit. I think we're going to have a couple drinks tonight. I'm not expecting any traffic tomorrow. I'm not expecting to work hard tomorrow. I'm going to sit at my computer, play video games, and watch YouTube, and probably the CPL stream for tomorrow. Because tomorrow's King of the Tiers. And if it wasn't if my director wasn't the only manager on the floor tomorrow, along with his boss, I'd be playing in it at my desk. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get away with that one, so. Or they would not be very happy if I did. All right, guys. Game number 2. Nice and warm. Why did I send you here? That was dumb of me. There we are. All right, here we go, chat. Here we go. Now that I got everything moved around and figured out how to use a desk, which is surprisingly hard. In the top right-hand side with the red SCVs. Give it up for our guy who's up a point. Oh, no, sorry. This is the guy. Do I have the races backwards? Do I have the races backwards? Huh. Oh, well. Fuck it. All I know is Airn won last game. In the top right-hand side, our Airn. Razmagul. Oh, no. All right, guys. I'm going to let you in on a little production secret, and then I'll go back to the intro. Let me switch scenes real quick. So this is the scoreboard. This is the back end of what it looks like. So you have Terran, which is blue, which is red. And then Zerg, which is red, which is blue. Holy shit, is that a lot for my tiny ass fucking smooth brain, all right? So I'm like, Oh yeah, our Terran, Razmagul, but it's blue here and red here. And my brain just fucking flatlined. I'm sorry, chat, but I needed to share that with you. So that way you guys were aware of what just happened. But in the top right-hand side, with the red SCVs, give it up for Razmagul. Going for a quick 2 racks. As opponent in the bottom left, with the blue drones, give it up for Shu. How you doing, Volkas? Look, everyone knows that Big Click Energy doesn't know how to scout. The entire team is useless. Mate, if you think this is good, I appreciate that you have such a low bar. I'm going to say something, but it sounds really bad on everyone's part. I'm going to say, I only hope that I find a girl with such a low bar as you. I was like, wait, I don't know if I'm roasting you or me here, so, oh, yeah. Just click, click, call it good. Dude, I do a lot of things by minimap that most people don't. Like, I love using the minimap for, like, if I need to click around, I just click on the minimap instead of camera locations. But also, I'm, like, I flick my mouse a lot because I play Siege. So, like, I do have, like, that habit of flicking. So, like, everyone hates that I do it, but it actually kind of works. At least for me. I have a lot of other mechanical issues that'll have to be fixed before that's ever an issue. All right. The boys go marching in. The boys go marching 2 by 2. Hurrah. Hooroo. No. Yeah, it's 2 by 2. Hooroo. I forgot my march songs. The boys come marching 6 by 6. Hooroo, hooroo. I guess it's 7. Well, it's 6 and the flag bearer behind them. This guy's the standard bearer. So if you know anything about your Roman formations, I mean, he's a little bit behind. Usually the bearer should be at the front. If you're in the formation, it's going to be on the front right. Is where the standard bearer is supposed to be. Lings are popping. Are they going to deal with the Marines? Oh my God, we just got to survive for 10 more seconds. Get in the bunker. Get in there. Do with mouse. Oh. Hang on. Hang on. Timeout. 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 All right, flag on the play. Flag on the play. Red card. Red card. Red card. Red card for this bunker. What the fuck? Blizzard. But it can hit the egg. But it can hit the egg. Blizzard. I'm driving to California and I'm making Bobby Kotick answer for this. I don't care that he doesn't care. He's gonna pay for it. He's gonna answer for his crimes. All right, medics coming across. Beautiful. That's what the boys need right about now. I know camera hotkeys are useful, but one, my keyboard is not well laid out, and I need to get a new keyboard. Like, genuinely, this keyboard is bad for me to play on. And I'll be the first person to say that your gear doesn't define how good you play. But my keyboard misses keystrokes, along with just not being laid out in a way that's ergonomical for my hand to reach across and hit camera hotkeys. Like, I physically just need a new keyboard. But also, I don't care about camera hotkeys. I absolutely will just play with the mini-map because that's based. And obviously, all the kids say based, which means that's right. That's what I want. All right, on the back of this, layer coming on up here. Third hatch in base. So far, not too bad for Shu. Worker count, he's above Terran, equal in supply. Missile turrets coming on up here, but, I mean, there's nothing really to worry about yet. Scan goes down, sees that the layer's not even done yet. And at this point, Razmagul's like, huh, all right. Second eBay so we can get... I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. This game is beautiful. This game is wonderful. Everyone should play this game. No. As much as I joke around, like, this game sometimes is weird as all hell, but I love it. And I'll never stop playing it. All right. Razmagul, all the gas in the world and no minerals. Shu, the exact opposite. Honestly, they should learn to resource trade. There should be an option to trade with your opponent. Yeah, I got some gas if you got some minerals. You just charge them out the ass for it. And then it's basically Anno 1800. Except better because it's not Anno. All right, fourth hatchery even. Fifth hatchery. 5 hatches on 2 bases. If you're bad at keeping up with your macro cycles, this is fantastic. This is exactly what you want to see. Trust me, I know. From experience. All right, +1's about to finish here. These men with gun are going to be real good. All right, Queen's Nest. Straight into Hive. Did you just cancel Overlord speed or did it finish? There's got to be Overlords somewhere that want to move, right? There, in fact, are not any moving Overlords anywhere. So I'm unable to confirm if Overlord speed finished or if he canceled it. And at this point, I'm just very, very confused. Factory coming on up here. Nice. Oh, it finished. Sweet. Great upgrade. All right, now we can go Hive. We can get our cracklings. We're getting +1 ranged. I've noticed an issue with this. All right, chat. I hope you're ready for some expert analysis here from the desk, all right? This is going to be some of the best Starcraft analysis you've ever heard in your life. So he's getting +1 ranged, right? He does not have a building that gives him ranged units, which would be the Hydroden. The Hydroden's the only ranged Zerg unit. Or it's the only building that gives you a ranged Zerg unit, the Hydralisk. A ground-based ranged unit, I should say. Sorry. So, with my expert analysis, I would like to say that +1 ranged attack might not be the best upgrade for him to get. All right, I trust me. I know, like, sometimes you hear a caster say something, you're like, dude, where the hell is this caster coming from? I think I might be onto something here. Just trust me, guys. Drones should count as ranged units. I will give you that. And they should benefit from the upgrades. Yeah, but imagine if they did. Imagine if these guys got +1 attack. I mean, they have the image for it and everything. Look at that. It's the ranged attack symbol. It's the same. It's the same photo. The company wants you to find the difference between the photos. It's the same photo, so they should get the upgrade. Just like the Ling attack icon's the exact same for the melee upgrade. All right, Terran's moving across here. He's going to have some bio. However, Zerg has one unit that truly stands out among the rest. That's better than anything Terran could throw at him. And that is a ramp. Trust me, units don't get better than that. Yeah, a bug? Yeah, I mean, it's called the whole Zerg race. Look at this man being racist towards Zerg. We found a bug. God, I can't believe you, Pino. Can't believe it. Can't believe you'd say something like that about Zerg. There's no good people left, are there? Yo, Jake, how you doing? All right. Terran? Macron is a little hard out here. It's not perfect, but he's really trying. Got to give the guy some credit here, right? The barracks is queuing up units here. I would love to see him just build more barracks. I know, controversial take, but just build more production. Oh, yeah, like that. See? See? I can see the future, guys. I genuinely can see the future. What are you going to do about it? Oh, okay. Okay, so obviously +1 was just super early for the Hydras. Look, now we've got Hydras and they've got +1. I'm sorry, Shu. I should have... That's my bad for not understanding the plan here. It actually worked out in the end. Doubter's in literal shambles right now. You know, like, what are you going to do, Doubters? He ended up getting Hydras. Now he's got ranged units to get his ranged attack. All right. Vessels with a radiate. All right. +1 armor. We're going to get the Hive and the Spire here. Spire is great just to get a couple Scourge out to deal with vessels. It's so good of an idea. All right. Terran's sneaking all the way to the left side here. Imagine if he had a drop ship or two. Zoom, vroom, zoom, vroom, zoom, vroom. Stim. Attack move. Instant GG. I mean, he can get, like, Overlord for free right here. I would also love to see some of these tanks joining the fight. Don't irradiate an Overlord. Do not irradiate an Overlord. I swear. If you irradiate an Overlord, there's 3 medics for all of this bio. That's not nearly enough. You do need more medics. Especially if the medics are going to get caught out like this. That's the stuff. He hit the side, yeah, button. And the thing is, Hydras do really well against bio without medics. Like, without medics, bio kind of sucks. Which is why you just didn't play it in original. With medics, though, it's really good. We just didn't have the medics in the spots where we needed the medics to do the medicing. Also, these guys would have been really useful, but it's fine because we have a base in the bottom right. There's always more Terran. Terran is all over the place. Safety bunker coming on up here. We've got Hive. We're getting our melee attack. We're getting Lurkers. Lurkers are clearly a Hive tech upgrade, so you have to get to Hive before you can get them. Makes sense. We're going to have +1 across the board here for Zerg. And yeah, this is Terran just lost a lot of units there. It's not a great spot for him. I'd love to see him. If he moves out again, he needs to move out with the tanks. That's just kind of critical at this point. All right, what are we going to do? Got a lot of Hydras. All right, build more Hydras. Looks like we maybe have been a bit supply block there for a moment, but that happens. Yeah, antenna. Overlord sight range. One of the most critical upgrades in CVP. But, you know. Hi. We did it, chat. The double Evo, double den. Look at the double den. There's so much alliteration. That double den. All right, we've got a bunker here. We have not put anything in the bunker, so it's just for looks. Hopefully Zerg sees a bunker and goes, ooh, that's scary, and runs away. Zerg is content to take a third base, though. Tomorrow's my last day of work for the weekend. I don't know what you're talking about, 8 more days. Nothing important happens then, right? Alright. Stim. And then the medics come in and Bio immediately crushes. The medic was... I'm going to call Blizzard. I'm going to go back to 1998, find the dude who said we should add medics, and I'm going to get him fired. I'm like, get this guy out of here. Trust me. I kind of want to see a lurker burrow here. Just. The tanks are here, though. The radiation goes down. Our lurker got the coof. Oh, the spines are really good, though. The one Marine's holding on hope. Did that tank just kill the medic? Well, the rest of the medics die. Yeah, the space, it is mining. We got gas coming from it, and 3 gas is exactly what Terra needs here. Lots of Marines. I'd love to see them rally the barracks. Anywhere. Not really picky on that one. I would just love to see it. This one I'm not sure about. The triple bay. Now you see, all right. So the 3-vo makes sense, right? In the forge, the F-O-U-R-G-E, right? The forge. Not a... It's a bit of a meme, but I get it. Now, the 3-bay, I'm not entirely convinced on. Floater bay. You know what? You might be onto something. You know what? We also might be onto the physics lab. Guys, get your big battle cruisers out. You know what time it is. You know how massive these battlecruisers are going to be. It's the cheapest Terran building. Stop. But, so, Jake, to give you a serious answer, it's not a mech transition. This is just bio with tank support. Although he is adding on a second factory now. But like Marine Medic with tank support, it's a pretty common build. Especially against Lurker, because you just siege up your tanks and the Hydra Lurker gets obliterated. Then you stim in. Well, yeah, you want your tanks to be good. He's got +2 attack. Get you +1. You want your tanks to be good, right? Anyone else enjoy the sound of a vessel exploding? Holy shit, it lives. The boy who lived. Do 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 do. Mate, this is tier 3. Anything can happen. The worst thing you can do with tier 3 is assume that they won't do something. Because oh boy will they. I love tier 3 though, for that reason. One Marine holds the line. 1-1 Hydras and Lurkers versus well, we scan, but we're not burrowing the Lurkers, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Flanking Hydras. They're going to be intercepted here by the Marines. He found the stim button. Oh, he almost found the boxer button, too. Almost found the boxer button. Not quite, though. All right, the medics are going to circle jerk in the corner. Come on, we need to find that scan button again. That was a really good button. There it is. Perfect. The tank will deal with that. All right, more SUVs coming up down here. The Lurker just gets tired. It's like, nah, dog. I've been shooting at this medic for fucking ever. I'm done. The Lurker just taps out. That would be hilarious. That's the kind of update I'm here for. Marines run out of ammo. Lurkers run out of stamina. Protoss runs out of batteries, I guess. I don't know. What does Protoss run out of? They already don't have much APM to spare. They already don't have much skill to spare. They have no brain cells to spare. They don't have any of those to begin with. I don't know what Protoss runs out of, but they run out of something. Oh, yeah, just stim in. Stim right into the Lurkers. Oh, baby. All right, stim button's really good. Unfortunately, oh, the innocent drones. Oh, my God. You know, if Razmagul was playing green, I would say this is the IRA, but not quite. Sing up the Ra. Sing up the Ra. Oh, my God, the invincible Marine. He's trying. Look at him go. Oh. Not the place to siege up, I'll admit. Not quite good, but I do think it's going to be good enough anyway for Terran here. He's got his own 4th base up here at this point. Main's mined out. Natural is basically empty. This is where one of those tanks would be really useful. Zerg just taps out. Zerg is totally mined out, by the way, so. It wasn't all drones. There was 3 Hydras in production. There was 7 Hydras in production, man. That's half his supply right there. GG. $15 of 105. Hell yeah. That's how you know you built enough overlords, right? Is you want to have, like, plenty of cap there. All right, Wine and Cheese is gonna take it, baby. All right, what do we got? I want to be at like 12 out of 200 before I take my natural. Yeah, 12 out of 200, baby. All right. There we are. That is right. And if that ain't right, I want to be wrong. All right, there we are. Got that all updated. Guys, this is the last series of the night. Man gets 20 food off of 4 workers. Brother, what game are you playing? Man, I think the AoE communities accidentally found themselves in the Starcraft subreddit. What are you doing here, Piano? You require more gold, sire. Oh, man. One of these days, I'm going to run a fucking Stronghold Crusaders tournament. I want to run tournaments for, like, these random RTSs that just, like, have lived on in my heart forever. So I want to do a Stronghold Crusaders tournament. I want to do a Halo Wars tournament. Do like a 2v2 Halo Wars tournament. It'd probably be a 1v1. Let's be honest here. And of course, I've got to play in it because, like, well, let's just say that me and Halo Wars, we go back a bit. You know, we go. Me and Halo Wars, we got some history. Me and Stronghold Crusaders got some history. Kind of want to play in that tournament as well. The curse of being a TO. You never get to play in your own events. What a shame. 4 pull, 3 hatch, 2 gas, 1 evo. All right, I've run the numbers, and I don't think that's it. No, don't get me wrong. I ran the numbers in my head, so it might not be perfect. But hang on, I'll run them again. No, that's not it. That ain't it. No, trust me. I carried the 1. Don't you worry. I thought of that. I went back and I was like, did I forget to carry the 1? And no, I carried the 1. It's fine. don't add up. It's just a little off. So I would go out on a limb and say that's not quite it. It probably will work because you're playing Zerg still. But I would recommend against that personally. Like if I, it's just one of those things. Like if I had to, oh, hello, the games are labeled incorrectly. That's not game 1. I trusted the web app and it betrayed me. I'm glad I didn't hit the game yet. Damn it, Dada. Damn it, Y2 kid. Can't give me functioning anything. How am I supposed to cast under these conditions? Guys, can you believe it? Alright, guys. Let's get right into this. The final series of the night, guys. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. Let's get right on into it. Spawning here. In the bottom right-hand side. With the red drones. Give it up for Nom's very own Insom. Representing Wine and Cheese. And his opponent. In the top left-hand side. Oops, canceling a pylon. Brother, you need that. At some point. It might have been a little early. Give it up for VINT. Oh, there's the pylon that I don't actually think blocks the hatchery spot. Yeah. No, not quite. He's our very own Insom, though. Does this... you can still... I guess it does block it. Kind of close. Alright. VINT goes 1 cannon into Nexus with his scout. Very beautiful. That's a guy who knows what to do. He's operated Protoss for a little bit now. He has some ideas. Probe scouting, checking for these lings. He's like, oh hey, lings are going out. Cool. Yeah, problem. You're gonna want to drop the gateway though. You're definitely gonna want to do something. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, we saw 2 PvZ games end earlier because Lings just ran past the cannon and went in and dude was like, fuck this, I'm out. So let's maybe see if we can avoid that. I mean, we don't have to avoid it if we decide that that's the way we want to go. Sometimes that's the way you do it. You know. Money ain't for nothing. Alright, Overlord taking some heat. And with that, the Nexus comes up. And it's play to the Zerg. What are we going to do? That natural's up. That means Protoss is in a happy spot right now. Hatchery. We're going to do 3 hatch here, but we're going to make it in the wall. So 2 base, 3 hatch. Alright, Cybercore coming on up here. Protoss is going to just keep that tech a-rolling. Alright. Come in, grab a couple. If he'd run into the main, he probably could have gotten more. But, hey, you know, trading out a couple lings for a couple of boys. We'll take that. Well, battle drones are not able to get in. Unfortunately, they tried. They gave it one hell of a try. Not quite. All right, Spire's about halfway done here. Same with the Stargate. This is kind of good for Zerg. Citadel coming on up here. Usually your Spire finishes at a point where you will be able to build one Scourge as the Corsair's arriving. So usually the Corsair arrives and the Spire's just finishing, and then you have to wait, and it kills an Overlord while you get your Scourge, and you push it away. But no, we should be able to get Scourge right away here. And make sure that any Corsairs coming in are kept at bay. Get out. Go on. Get. I don't want you here. All right, backup forge coming on up here. We get +1 up front. Oh, Zealot's running in here, but they're not going to be able to get any purchase here. Are they just going to run past? Lol. Your Sunkens mean nothing if I just run past them. Mutas are going to deal with the one Zealot out front. There's enough Lings here, it's fine. Yeah. Lings are a good unit, guys. If you're ever wondering at Zerg, what's a good unit? The Zergling. It checks out, actually. Double Stargate. Okay. Quick +1 with this. You love to see it. This is the guy who gets it. Oh, I'm going to build more than one Corsair. Maybe I should go straight for +1. Yeah, you should. Also, especially since I believe he scouted the Spire at this point. That'd explain the reaction. Alright. Some of the mutas get trapped into the cannons. Well, that sucks. Insom with the fucking 3 million IQ Scourge placement. Works out super well for him. I don't know if we have enough to dive on this, but we're going to do it anyway. Yeah, I don't think so. But we're doing it. Yo, Flying. How you doing? Welcome, Raiders. How you guys doing? How was the stream? How was Flying's stream? Was it good? I hope it was good. Oh, there goes our Micro Overlord. Rip. I actually genuinely hate when that happens. It happens so often. More often than I should admit, probably. All right, we've killed a lot of probes here, but... Yo, thank you. We're actually in our last series of the night. This is tier 3. This is where the fun is. The Zealots are running in here. We got some Hydras back here. Thank you again for the raid, and I hope you have a great night. Whatever you've got planned, I hope it's fantastic. The Hydras are just going to stand their ground. They don't give a damn about your Zealots. They said, get the fuck out of here. Alright. At this point, I mean, VINT cleaned up the mutas at a cost. And now Hydras are coming across. Lurker aspect about halfway done. This Overlord deciding that dying is a preferable alternative to communism, so he's trying to commit suicide. I respect it. And sometimes you just gotta accept that death is a preferable alternative to some things. That Overlord has thought about it. Unfortunately, the Hydras have decided that you need to keep living. All right, we're not going to continue Corsair production, which I find very interesting. We've got just the 2 stairs. So at any point, theoretically, we could go back into Muta Scourge. We're not going to. We've got just the 1 Muta here. But like, if we could, and it would absolutely catch VINT off guard here. But the question is, how will the Hydra Bus do? Alright. The Lurkers doing their thing. Begun the Lurker Wars have. Lots of invisible men on the production tab. There is an Overlord here, though. If we had 6 Corsairs, I would believe in the send out a couple of Zealots here, draw the Hydra's attention, push the Overlords back, and then the DTs show up. But as it stands, it's gonna be a toughie. Yeah. 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 That's about what I expected. Unfortunately, these DTs are not going to get anything done. I mean, as a Zerg, you love to see it. +1 armor will finish, so these are now 1/1 units. But the Lurkers are doing some inappropriate things there. But you know, it's fine. This is a PG-13 cast, anyways. This is CPL After Dark. We can get away with whatever we like here. There's no staff to stop me. All right, and we bring this Overlord. We set it here, and then we just take this pylon out. That'll depower at least this cannon, if not this cannon. Maybe this cannon stays online. Or we can just come in, click down a couple of cannons, fall back to the Lurkers. DTs and Zealots get obliterated. Hop in, grab some more cannons. And you just kind of reach in, grab a couple units, and pull back out. You do the little bit of the dance, right? Just kind of dance with the Protoss. All right. Their base, well, absolutely working fine here. Insom doing really good, honestly. Look at his money. Look at like his worker count. Like, overall, Insom's doing really good here. And I mean, he's got a lot of gas, but that's simply because he's mining 2 gases and he's not really building many Lurkers. Hydras can be totally done off of 1 gas. Uh-oh, here comes the easy unit. Oh, all right, Overlord speed, Observer speed. Boop, 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 boop. All right, Corsair. Gonna get caught trying to be cheeky and sneak around. We're gonna take the top right-hand base here. All right. Now this is a juicy storm spot right here. 2 Lurkers. That's the Protoss dream, ain't it? Yeah, I think we need to take this Overlord, set it up like right over here or something. This Overlord, move it kind of onto this high ground. And yeah. And then it's absolutely over for the Protoss. Yep. All right, now fall back. No, let him come to you. Oh, my God. Oh, I guess we're just going to set it anyway. Doesn't really matter. Oh. With storms like that, who knows? All right. Well, we've weathered the worst of it, pun intended. Never mind. There's a lot of goons. But it's also still just a lot of lurkers. Look at these observers zoom, though. Look at that. Observer speed, man. It's a good upgrade. You hear the Eurobeat playing as they zoom on past. Unfortunately here, the probes. Oh, if we targeted some of these spines, oh, it would be a mess. It's still a mess, don't get me wrong, but like, it could be a more mess. That's a messy. When the lurks hit, when the spines hit your probes like a big ball of fire, that's, I don't know, that's amore. I guess it still is amore, because I love it. I love seeing lurker spines connect with probes. So I guess, yeah, that's still amore. When the spines hit your probes like a big... God, what? Like a big what? Or like a what in general? GG's. All the storms in the world could not save VINT from Insom's incredible Hydra prowess. GG. GG's indeed. All right. Insom taking game number 1, guys. He said we're starting this series off right, baby. Win. Because all I do is win, no matter what. You love, as a nom player, right? Obviously, I'm not in either team, but as a fellow nommer, love to see it. All right, guys. Game 2. Is this the last game we'll see tonight? Or do you think we're going to game 3? Chat, what do we think? What do you think? Is this the last game of the night, or are we going to a game 3? I could see it going to a game 3. I could see it. I think the scales slightly favor Insom here, but I could see it. You know, maybe VINT does something a little bit cheeky or something and then just pulls it out. Right? You never know. Well, you know, oh, never mind. I'm not going to start the game. I'm going to run ads because they're about to run in 4 minutes. So I'm going to pause the game. Guys, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, guys. That's it. That's the last ad break of the night, probably. I mean, I don't think these games will be over an hour, but we'll see. So hopefully we can just get right into the Starcraft, guys. Oh. I accidentally made it faster. No? No, I did not make it faster. I'm just fucking seeing things. I'm an idiot. You might? Alright, I'm seeing things. So I'm just gonna hit play and we'll get on with it. Spawning here in the bottom, left hand side. With the blue probes. Give it up for VINT. For some reason the Overlord just looks super fast to me. And in the bottom, right hand side. With the red drones. Give it up for Insum. Alright guys, Link's going out. We do have, it was a gateway first here. Forge coming up behind it. So we will have a cannon. We got zealots. I think we're overall pretty fine. Well, you know, why do I even bother talking? What's the point of casting when everything I say ends up being wrong? What's the point of casting, guys? Like, genuinely, sometimes you just gotta ask yourself, like, why? Why do I do this? Alright, these Lings filled with indecision. I think that's the wrong choice. Oh, well, one of them gets out. That Overlord's absolutely dead. Yeah, that Overlord's absolutely dead. He's only got one more Overlord, and it's right here as well. If that flies into the cannon, I will be a little upset for our boy. If this flies into the cannon, I'll be a little upset for our boy. If this flies... sometimes you get a little worried that something silly is going to happen, you know? All right. At this point, the Nexus is down. Cybercore is up. Or coming up, I guess I should say. And yeah, this is I'll take VINT's spot here. He just has to not die. I mean, he's actually in a pretty decent spot, so I'm not too worried about it. I think he can handle this. Should see a Stargate go down here. You can see SG-1 in there if you look really closely. Well, because let's see, Stargate the movie came out in 1994, so they would have had that name on the mind. Stargate the TV show, was that 97 or 98? It probably would have been after the development of the game, so we might not see SG-1. We will see Kurt Russell. I mean, that's a trade-off I'll take. All right, Hydroden coming on up here. A nice, quick Hydroden. We're going to get some pressure going. 2 base Hydras? You know? That's going to keep the Zerg or keep the Protoss guessing for a little bit. Alright, Citadel coming on up here. Alright, get that Hydra range. Alright, and we'll just get some Hydras going. Breaking this is going to be hard, obviously, because of the ramp. And ramps are everyone's natural enemy and friend at the same time. Depends on which side of the ramp you're on. If you're on this side of the ramp, you're fine. If you're on this side of the ramp, you're not. Alright, we are going to ignore the Overlord because we want the Scout. Let's go get some of that good old... Get some of them deets. Alright, we see the Hydroden. We got some good deets. All right, Hydra's going to pop. He sees that. He's like, huh. All right, time to go home. Time to pop this bag of air. This is like a Lay's potato chip bag, right? There's a little bit of stuff, but mostly it's full of hot air. And you're really disappointed when you open it and just, aww. Bye, Overlord. Another cannon goes down, ready for the Hydras. This is smart, as you know he's got Hydras coming, right? You're like, yeah. I saw the Hydra down. I saw some Hydras pop, and he's going to be doing some Hydras. He's going to be doing some shenanigans. Drone up here to take the top right. Okay. Zealot's moving out. All right. We built up a bit of force here. Ling Hydra with a couple of Sunkens here. Should be able to hold it just fine. Alright. Grab a Zealot here. So yeah, never mind. Going up that ramp, kind of a bad idea. It's not something I would recommend. Let's go with that. I would highly advise against it. Alright, 4 cannons. Oh, the Lings are just going to run past the Zealots. And then they run back. They're like, whoops. Those are Zealots. We should not run past those. I don't know if we have enough to actually fight this many Zealots here. But, I mean, VINT's doing the smart thing here and just fall back to the cannons. When in doubt, play it safe. There's no reason to be silly about it. Alright, Insom also is just like, maybe I don't push here. Huh. Weird concept, I know. Alright, Hatchery is up in the top right-hand natural. It's a nice spot for it. Lots of pylons here. VINT will not be supply blocked for a long time. I think that's the plan here. He's like, oh. Pylon go burr. The drone transfer. I mean, this doesn't really... I would love to see a Ling like up here, and then like one over here, or like up here even. And then you have your like your Hydras over here, just to make sure he's not going out to the side. You know, it's some Lings around. Just because you never know. What if he grabbed all of his Zealots and just went herder up the side and over, or down underneath and in, right? You wouldn't know. So a little bit of vision on the map is very important. I wouldn't point this out if I didn't also struggle at it, you know? Like, we're all here to learn a little bit, right? But now Storm's here, and Storm is dangerous. Storm's a very good unit, guys. Alright, more hatcheries. Just keep building hatches. They're good. Alright. Flores has decided it's his time to move. Oh my god. What a first storm. Alright. Well, that's off to a great start for VINT. And they just... Swiggity swooty, all your Hydras are near deady. Of course, they're coming in here, seeing what's up. Gets an idea. Beautiful. That Overlord's dancing. Overlord's having a better time than the rest of us. Overlord's party fiend. Oh, the lurkers. Man, lurkers are a really good unit, especially against straight Zealot High Templar, which is a very valid comp, by the way. Like, I love to see people playing Zealot High Templar. I think it's honestly one of the better compositions out there. You just have to be ready to deal with lurkers, because lurkers will rip this apart if you're not ready. All right. You see that his army's positioned here. You don't see the base, though. I think it's fair to assume. But then again, there's trouble on the home front. Oh, we're right-clicking. Guys, what have we learned today about right-clicking down buildings? Guys, don't do it. It's a trap. Oh, 100 health. 10%, guys. It survives with 10% health. Don't right-click down buildings, guys. It's a trap. Through and through. I mean, you can click down maybe a sunken or something, right? You click down the sunken, then you try and get some damage done. Click down some drones. But, man, hatcheries are just built different today. All right, click the lurker control group and burrow. Love to see it. And there we go. Now we start leapfrogging some of the boys forward. Yeah. Now it's going to be a bit hard to break with High Templars here. But I mean, shoot, if he wants to run into the lurkers, even with an observer, it doesn't matter if you see them. They're still going to rip right. Oh my god. This is so cost effective for the lurkers. I mean, the storms are good and all, but like... but now we're donating 6 overlords, guys. Every time someone does something that's like, oh, that's good, there's immediately a whoopsies moment. All right, beautiful zoning storm. All right, lurkers burrowing up. Protoss is on the charge. Oh, yes. Oh, we almost stormed down our own Corsair. Oh, he wants it. There we go. Corsair is dead. Oh, my God. The Observer barely survives. But once again, we're having issues getting up this ramp. Supporting Hydras coming in from the top. That's going to go ahead and force Protoss to really reevaluate this push. We got reinforcements inbound. Oh, the Overlords are all rallied to the front, so they're just going to die immediately again. Oh. Guys, is VINT going to do this? Are we going to go to game 3? Guys, it's looking good for Protoss. We're rallying in reinforcements a couple units at a time. These guys are on union break. It's fine. Legally, they are required to have a 15-minute break. They paid their dues. They paid their 75 minerals. Oh, with that, I mean, we are going to clean it up, but I mean, 52 probes, third base online. This gateway is a little bit of a prison. Yeah, with some macro cycles here. Get some High Templars out. So one thing I don't see in production that I would love to see is like if we get like 3 or 4 High Templars here, just like a couple of High Templars, I think we'd be able to handle pretty much everything Zerg's about to throw at us. Unfortunately, without those, it does get a lot tougher. So we'll see. We're about to get a nice little slugfest here. A lot of Protoss goons derping in the main. Everything's kind of moving over here. Problem. That leaves your third kind of wide open if Zerg decided that he wanted to get in there. He hasn't decided that yet for whatever reason, but if he did decide it, he could do it. All right, I think he's decided. And I actually, the lurkers here is kind of cool because when the naturally when the Protoss will pull the probes away as the base gets killed, they end up going into this. Or if we don't pull them and then the Nexus dies, they'll still get stuck going through the spines. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, he does pull some of them up through the correct path, but Goons are trying to get up the ramp and fight, but they are popping. They are popping like piñatas, baby. GG's. And with that, Insom takes the series 2-0 to close out the night. Damn, Wine and Cheese looking good. All right, friends. That was some fun StarCraft today. Obviously, you get some, you get some tier 2, tier 3 action. Not something you see very often, but what do we got here? Who is live? I could have swore I saw Ozzy go live. Did he just like immediately end his stream? Ozzy. Alright. Who are we gonna visit? Ah, fuck it. We'll hit up Bonus. Alright, friend. We're gonna go say hello to Bonus. How you doing, minions? Friend, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching some StarCraft. I hope you have a great night. I will see you Saturday. We're going to be streaming ladder. I don't have any CPL to cast on Saturday because the stuff I was going to cast got grabbed. So, yeah. Saturday, we're going to do some probably ladder. We're going to have some good fun. And, yeah. It's going to be a good time. I'll see you all then. Thank you all for hanging out. And have a great night.